Today, December 15th, 2007, we saw the closing of the climate change negotiations here in Bali, Indonesia. We are speaking with you after the final push of 18 hours of dramatic negotiations, and we'd like to thank you for the actions that you've taken over the past 72 hours. We now have a Bali roadmap that will mean real emissions reductions in the near future.
The Canadian public has proven that we are conscious of the critical decisions that our government is taking.
Over the past 3 days, we have asked Canadians to sign a petition telling our government to stop blocking the progress, and since then we've accumulated over 105,000 signatures.
This morning at 2 a.m., you responded to our cry for help when we asked you to do Canada and the world a favor. In less than 3 hours, we shut down the switchboard of the Prime Minister's office. In a democratic system, there is nothing more powerful than public pressure. We are holding our government accountable.
After a trying night, we watched in plenary today Canada become further isolated from the international community. Although Canada tried to block negotiations last night, we watched them change their position as a result of the public pressure put on the Canadian government by you.
Although we want a Bali roadmap, it is not as strong as it needs to be. We are lacking leadership from our government. They are not addressing climate change. They're not taking it seriously. In fact, they're deliberately avoiding addressing it. This will follow them home.
We are making climate change the priority issue. We are a broad demographic. We will go back to Canada, to our friends, families, and colleagues, and continue advancing this cause. We will solve this problem with exactly the opposite of the values that created it. Through citizen engagement, through recognizing the needs of the vulnerable who are most impacted, through respecting science and nature's limits, and most of all, through cherishing our common inheritance. We will carry this message and responsibility on after Bali. We will call on our members of Parliament, stay informed, and demand from our leaders exactly what they are capable of offering.
We stand here tonight exhausted but relieved. Years from now, you will be remembered as one of those who stood up and made a difference. Good night.